There is no rift to settle in APC, says Tinubu, former governor of Lagos State and the national leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has dismissed the alleged political differences in the party. Tinubu declared that there was no differences to be sorted out in the APC, adding that here is no crisis in the party, hence no fight to reconcile. The former Lagos man stated this on Thursday night, shortly after a closed-door meeting with Governor Mai Boni-led APC caretaker committee at his Bodilon residence in Ikoyi, Lagos. There have been speculations of political rift in the APC following the National Executive Council NEC meeting that hosted the Adams Oshiomhole National Working Committee (NWC) of the party. But in the meeting with Governor Boni and other members of the committee, Tinubu said, "We have no differences to be sorted out in the APC. We just had consultation and it is how our party, the APC, would continue to be a progressive party." Tinubu, with members of the committee, he noted that as far as he was concerned, the Boni-led committee is a consultation and not reconciliation committee has been speculated in the media, adding that nobody is fighting anybody. There are instances when political party members disagree, but it doesn't mean that you cannot discuss it over and be a good example in leadership and politics, Tinubu said. The meeting, which was hosted by the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, had other members of the party like the chairman of Progressive Governors Forum, Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, Secretary of Caretaker Committee APC, Senator James Akpan Udo Edehe, and Niger State Governor Alhaji Abubakar Bello in attendance. This is serious. Meanwhile, this has taken me to the question about the crisis in APC, which states that is Tinubu still the national leader of the APC? This is a very great question that we all still need to know, because the crisis in the ruling All Progressive Congress APC took an unprecedented dimension after the NEC meeting of June 25th, 2020. So the decision of the National Executive Committee (NEC) to dissolve the National Working Committee (NWC) really changed political permutations of some political actors in the APC. Fine, now it is no more a speculation. This is what everybody understands and everybody knows, and it's so baffling that some APC leaders are loyal to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and they are really pulling the strings in his favor. That is where you see a lot of them bowing for him, listening to him, taking instructions for him. And there are some forces also working against Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, most especially on his 2023 presidential ambitions. So what really baffled some concerned people was the fact that Asiwaju was not eligible to be in the NEC meeting held on June 25th, 2020. So now we all know that the supremacy of the party lies in the NEC according to the party constitution. So it means that anyone who wants to have his or her way in the party must be in the NEC or have his trusted person in there. But with the influence and unquantifiable contributions of Asiwaju, he should be in the NEC. He is the only one. The president can look his eyes and make some political concessions. Therefore, he must find his way to be in the NEC meeting. So if he wants to truly be seen as the national leader of the party, we should not forget that most of the time the party leaders referred to Asiwaju as national leader of the APC. But what baffled me, and I think a lot of people now, is that no section of the party constitution recognizes the office of the national leader of APC. So when I read the constitution further, I got to know the reason behind Asiwaju's move to become the chairman of the party's board of trustees. That's BOT right now. So he made the move when the party was newly formed. With his office, he becomes the automatic member of the NEC. But unfortunately for him, some forces believed to be more influential than him in the party blocked him. And I also believe that if the party wants to be fair to Asiwaju, they should allow him become the BOT chairman or amend the constitution of the party to create room for the office of the national leader. Well, meanwhile, some people believe that Asiwaju is being deceived by calling him the national leader of the party by the party's leaders. Traditionally, the president of the country, being the number one citizen, becomes the national leader of the party he belongs to. This happened during the time of Olusegun Obasanjo, where President Muhammadu Buhari just demonstrated that in the NEC meeting of June 25th, 2020. I even wonder why Asiwaju refused to correct his anomaly long ago. That is so serious and baffling. So I think the APC should be kind to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu by placing him in the right position he merits. And the question still comes in the way I've been thinking it, that is Tinubu still the national leader of the APC? And because of this, a lot of people have even said a lot of things under this, and there's been a lot of reactions on social media, because someone said Buhari, by virtue of his position as the president under APC, automatically becomes the national leader of the party. And now for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to now come that there is no quarrel, there is no rift amongst the members of the APC, that everything is working perfectly well. But many Nigerians are still of the opinion that, are you sure this man is even still recognized as the leader of the APC? Well, let's watch and see what happens next. Well, meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.